Hello there, Internet people. My name is Cassandra, and today is going to be a bit of a different format because um, this is a story from today that just happened. Um, I've been up since about 8 helping my friend Minerva get to the dentist's office for surgery. They had 6 teeth being pulled and were going under anesthetics, and so I had to or watch over them, not watch them pull their teeth. That would be bizarre. But today uh, was marked with just stupid, just stupid, just general. Why are we doing this? And I think that's going to become a new series at this point of why are we fucking doing this? So it starts stupid and simple with um, a lady in the left hand side of the street trying to turn out of OHSU, not realizing she's not on a one-way street, so she blocks 3 other people from turning left into the dental building. But it just kind of kept going from there. There were just weird things like that happening all over the streets today. Uh, our own driver was probably an hour late or it took them an hour to pick us up because of traffic and God only knows what. And then I got to hear the stupid on their phone when dispatch called, and the woman was not a nice person. And I've heard those kinds of conversations quite a bit riding with Ride to Care in different states, actually. It's kind of the same. But my problem today, or what really set me off and what's provoking this video, is OHSU. And it's not just OHSU, it's an entire policy, it's an entire pattern, it's an entire behavior, and a general acceptance that just kind of creeped along that we don't seem to have an answer for or question much of. It's one of these poverty discrimination things that we just let go because you can either deal with it or you can't. And what I mean here is that Minerva went in for dental surgery. We had to go across the complex to OHSU's pharmacy because for some reason OHSU never sends their medications anywhere else. Maybe that's a good thing, maybe it's not. I'm going to tell you now, as somebody who couldn't get their own prescriptions after a procedure, that it's not. Just on that alone. That they don't take all of the insurances, and if you're poor or you are not able to cover certain expenses that you're going to need, you're not going to hear about it typically until you get down to the pharmacy and find out firsthand, and then you just have to walk away post-procedure, deal with whatever you have to deal with, and there be little to no answer for it. For me, it was an ointment when I was getting laser hair removal. And then after my 3rd session, I was told that I could no longer do that because insurance had basically lied to the hospital, said that they would cover it, then said they didn't need to provide evidence that they were covering it. Then when they did provide evidence that they were covering it, insurance said that they wouldn't cover it. So I was denied gender affirming care because I was priced out of it. And now I have a 400 some odd bill from OHSU that I can't pay, and I was told I wouldn't have to pay by OHSU. So that was my experience. But let's fast forward back to today. Minerva gets their 6 holes in their head and their teeth pulled, and then I have to go down to the pharmacy to set this up, and the first thing I hear is, oh, they're not in the system, they're not registered. How did OHSU perform a procedure without registration? Well, it's because OHSU Dental and OHSU proper, I guess, are not the same. Which is a little weird since they both have the name OHSU at the start of their building's signage. But dental isn't treated the same as medical. Hasn't been for a very long time. For whatever reason, this country sees dental as a luxury, as a cosmetic, not as a surgery, not as something that gets rid of pain, that stops a person's jaw from twisting off of their head. And if you never had the great fortune of suffering with impacted wisdom teeth that broke your teeth in front of them when they came in because you couldn't afford the $2,500 surgery and there was no insurance to cover you, then you're very lucky. Because that happened to me. And my friend has even worse. And the reason that our dental is so fucked is because it's not medical. To insurers, to providers, to whoever handles this shit. That is fucked up. And it's fucked up that we were expected to handle that surgery and not have the necessary aftercare already locked, loaded, and ready to go. I asked at one point if I would be able to go down to the pharmacy and kind of get this whole thing started. That way we wouldn't have to waste all of our time. I had an hour and a half to kill anyways, but I couldn't leave the floor because God forbid something happened with Minerva and suddenly they can't find me or get in touch with me. Why are we not getting that medication today? Because we didn't have a car to drive around the complex while she had 6 holes in her head. And Ride-to-Care was taking hours out of our day just to show up. The reason that we are out of this situation at the moment is because of poverty and ableism. And it's because dental is not considered medical in this country. And that needs to change. And if you're some administrative dickhead who wants to explain to me why it made sense that I needed to call registration, get hung up on the first time, only to raise hell on the second phone call and expedite the hell out of that problem, bring it. Let's swap lives. Let me do to you what you do to us when we have surgeries, when you have a surgery. And that problem is all over this country too. It's not just OHSU. But today, it's gonna be OHSU. Sorry, not sorry.